Hello, welcome back to the part 4 of our content creation training class. We've discussed in our previous class about content strategy, types of content, content marketing, importance of content strategy, and effects of not having content strategy. Please, if you've not watched the video, please do well to watch the video as it will help and enable you to follow. Now, we're moving to the next one, our today's topic. Okay, our topic is customer avatar. Now, the question is, what is customer avatar? Customer avatar is a detailed profile that represents your ideal customer or targeted audience. It is a detailed profile. I want you to underline that word, detailed. It is a detailed profile that represents your ideal customer or targeted audience. Now, whether we like it or not, just as I said earlier, everybody can be your customer, but not everybody will buy from you. Whether we like it, everybody is a potential customer. But to know or have a detailed profile about your targeted audience is what customer avatar. Now, a whole lot of people just feel, okay, for instance, if I want to buy a baby clothes, yes, anybody can just be my customer. No, not just anybody. Do you understand? Customer avatar can also be known as what? Customer personnel. Do you understand? It is a targeted audience for all content. It's a targeted audience. It's also a detailed profile that represents your ideal what? Customer or targeted audience. Now, the purpose of customer avatar is to help business understand their targeted markets. Just as I said, not everybody is for you. Do you understand? This narrows our scope to a very precise set of people. Now, how do we create a customer avatar? For instance, now I'll be using a sample of a woman who wants to buy a clothes for her kids. So now, definitely the vendor now should be a kids store or a kids clothing store. Do you understand? So now we'll be looking gently. Now, how do we get this kind of person? Let's look at the name. For instance, her name. Now, this is how to create what? Your customer avatar for a specific customer. Now, her name is Rita. Do you understand? Her age can be 30 years, gender female. Her marital status, she can actually be a single mother. Do you understand? Or even maybe, yes, a single mother or what? Married. Now, customer avatar gives options for you to create or for you to know which is specific for what your customer wants. Do you understand? Now, that is, I just want you to have that in mind. Do you understand? Customer avatar gives you the specification, the exact specification of what your customer wants. Now, just as I said, the name is Rita. Her age is 30, which should tell you she's a Gen Z mother. Now, her gender, definitely a female. She can actually be an hermaphrodite. Yes. Then we have the marital status, which is married. We have the occupation. She could be self-employed. She could be working under someone that is maybe government job, private organization or something. So do you understand? Now she's what? Self-employed. She could also be a student. Could also probably be serving. So you see, there are so many options, but we go with what? Self-employed. Now we are boiling down to what she wants. There's a customer called Rita. What does she want for her baby? We are going down gently. So let's follow closely. Where does she live? Abuja. For her to live in Abuja, it means at least in a city where they bubble a bit to a good extent. She should have what? That taste for what is good. Do you understand? Then, what is her monthly income? Let's take her monthly income to be 100,000. So now you should know the kind of clothes to bring. It's not the one you go and bring a shabby cloth of 5,000. No. It's not the one you go and bring a too expensive cloth of 80,000. Nobody in his right senses will do that out of 80k income. Then you buy a cloth of what? 80k out of 100k income. You now buy a cloth of 80k for your daughter. It's not making sense. So now you see that since you've gotten an income of 100k, at least your scope should be between 20, 30, at most 40k. Do you understand? Now, what is a challenge you always have in getting a clothes is what? It could actually be, okay, it doesn't size. It could actually be various this thing. Do you understand? But now let's work with the fact that she is always having issue with what? Quality wears. She's always having issue with what? Quality wears. Now, you see that we've gotten that. Her challenge is what? Quality wears. Then, if her challenge is quality wears, what are her pain? Her pain is that what? She spend money on low quality. She always see vendors that say, okay, buy from me. When she buys what? Low quality. Maybe you wash once and the whole color is changed. Did you get the point? So now you know what? Her pain is what? She spend money on low quality. Now, for the fact she spend money on low quality, what you should be targeting now is what? a good quality to get for what? Her daughter. Then now, the objection in purchase process can either be the price, the size, or the color. Let's take, for instance, her child is 5 years old and she needs a blue gown for what? For her daughter. Now, what do you do? What do you do? You see, you have to what? Constrict what you have or what you will get for her to what? To what she wants. At which, now the next one is what? Role in purchase decision. Since she's married, is she the only? Can she actually bring out her money wholeheartedly and then pay, or does she have to consult the husband, or does she have to also maybe hear from her friend? I saw this gown. This is. Is she the sole? Like, what is the role in purchase decision? You see that what she is. For instance, now let's use sole decision maker. She doesn't need to consult the husband or anything. She can make decisions on her own. So what? She's a sole decision maker. Then what is her major goal? What is her major goal? Quality. Because that is actually a challenge. So once you give her quality, fine, you've won her heart. So what she wants is what? Quality. Then what is her values? She doesn't like this thing, sexy gowns. There are some parents who will come, I want something skimpy, you should show. Do you get my point? She's looking for something corporate. It must not basically be the what did they call it? Maybe suit or something. But at least a good top and jean trouser, maybe a good canvas, or a gown that goes down. Since she's specific about a blue gown, a gown that goes down. Do you understand? A gown that goes down. So now, by the time you get this, you know that, okay, my customer's name, Rita, wants this. This is what she likes and this is what she doesn't like. By the time you have a detailed analysis of this, you get to see that no matter what you bring, if you should follow your customer avatar, you see that you will win her heart. Are we together? So now, this is an assignment I'm giving to you. Draft out a customer avatar for your brand. 3 different kinds of customers for your brand. Please send it to me in my comment section or drop it in the group chat as an assignment. Are we together? Send it to me in the comment section or drop it to me in the group chat. The link is on the bio there. So that is it. That is it. If you have any question, feel free to ask. Now we go to what? Customer what? Segmentation. What is customer segmentation? Customer segmentation is the process of organizing customers into specific groups based on shared characteristics, behavior, or preferences with the aim of delivering more relevant experiences. Now, the whole simple thing about this is what? Just as we have the customer avatar, whether I like it or not, there are some people who their monthly income is not 100,000. It is what? 500. You see, you can step up your game. So if you have, for instance, okay, I have some set of customers, they earn 100,000 a month. I have some set of customers, they earn 500,000 a month. I have some set of customers, they earn 1 million a month. Now you see, you are segmenting them. Inside the 500,000, there are some that still want to go for corporate, and there are some that want my babies to look hot. So you see the way you are segmenting it. Do you understand? Let's take, for instance, now using an automobile brand that sells vehicles. Some of your customers will want what? Toyota. Some will want Lexus. Some would want Mercedes. And inside the Lexus, you have to know what kind of model. Is it the 2015? Is it the 2020? The 2024? Do you get the point? In the Range Rover, what kind of model do they want? So that is it. That is it. Every business have different segmentation. Always create customer segmentation. It helps business sales. It helps what? Business sales. It helps business sales. Now, in every niche, there are different categories. No matter what you are selling. No matter what you are selling, there are different what? Categories. Okay, then we move to what? Content strategy goals. No matter what you are putting up as your content, there is what? It's targeted what? Goal that you want to achieve. There's a targeted goal that you ought to achieve. It can either be growth, it can either be engagement through community building, and it can either be what? Sales. I'll be taking this one after the other. Growth, number one. Growth. Now, under growth, it can either be for you to do what? Capitalize on powerful and strong CTA, which is what? Call to action. Call to action. Now, it can be, okay, let me post this so that what? People can run down to do what? My call to action. I've explained about call to action initially. If you have not watched my previous video, please do so. Call to action. What specific reason are they going to watch this video? Is to grow and do what? Probably click on, maybe for instance, now maybe let me just be very practical. Okay, some of us that saw these ads on Facebook, you saw a write-up and then it captured you, and you did what? You saw where they wrote apply now. Do you understand? That apply now is your what? Call to action. So if your content is not catchy, do you understand? Definitely nobody will answer your call to action. But when you have a this thing, a content that is catchy, definitely what? It can capitalize on what? Your powerful what? Call to action. Then growth, collaborate on content with others. Do you understand? I'm just telling us how to achieve these goals. Collaborate with others on content. Do you understand? For instance, now I am selling clothes and then another person is selling shoes. We can collaborate. Go on IG live together. I have a red gown and you bring out your own shoe. Yes, and this is a to match shoe. Do you get the point? Or this is a handbag that will match with it, and the rest. Then we can also do what? Page takeover stroke exchange. This is especially when you have really trusted the person. It's not necessarily exchanging your password. You can send the person, okay, this maybe 10 gowns, 15 gowns. You that is a clothes dealer, like the clothes, maybe gowns, and the other person is shoe. Let's say brand A, clothes, brand B, shoe. Brand A can say, okay, brand B be posting my items. Brand B will say, okay, brand A be posting my items. So since I've been selling clothes, you who is brand A, and now you're posting what brand B sells, there are some people who see brand B's shoe and do what? And buy. You see that you've marketed brand B. Just the same way some people will see brand B's, brand A's clothes on brand B and do what? And buy. Then we also have what? Joining IG lives. Definitely collaborating, sharing lives, and then you people goes out together. Now we have shout out for shout out, stroke link for link. We do so on WhatsApp where they say, okay, post this link, previous link. You can come and say, okay, since you have your own this thing, post my link. Most of the time when you're doing this, do this with supplementary audiences, not just anybody. Do you understand? Because I can't be selling car and I'm looking for who is selling handbag. It's looking very foolish. Do you understand? So supplementary what? Products. If you are selling, for instance, now automobiles, okay, you say, what can you? There are those who sell automobile interiors, car covers, steering covers, and the rest. You can work with them. Do you understand? Then we have diversification of content. That is one of the ways to grow. Some people don't know. You just feel it's about posting your bag, posting your shoe, posting your bag, posting your shoe. There is more we want to see. Your page is boring. Have you ever told us, okay, this shoe you are wearing, there are types of heels, there are types of leathers to do shoe. Yes, you don't know. Quite all right. That's why there's GPT. Do you understand? That's why there's GPT. Go there and make research. Go to Google, make research. There's a brand on Instagram, I've forgotten the guy's name. He sells socks. Trust me, if you go there, you'll be wowed. There was this time, I think, was this sometime last month, I saw socks we wear in our leg. I think there was one he was selling for 45,000. But the way he used different things to speak about that socks first, you self, you go buy them. Do you understand? Then we have what? The second one is what? Engagements through community building. Now, how do you do this? How do you achieve such goals? You can post engagement drivers contents, like memes. Someone like me, I love funny things. I'm into entertainment. I love some things that makes me happy. It gives me different joy. So you can imagine maybe after a meme, you say, do you know you can get this shoe? Do you understand? Or maybe you just post a meme where the video, for instance, I'm just using a name. Do you understand? Well, a particular shoe or maybe a particular hat or something, and then he was like, Chimo, do you get the point? Something very unique like that. And then you now focus and say, such hats, you have it. Don't you now be interested in it? Do you understand? Engagement drivers content. Things that keeps your regular business out, but yet engage people in it. Do you get the point? There's a brand, I've forgotten the name on IG. I wish I could remember this stuff so that I'll be calling out names. But one of the reasons why I'm not even willing to call out their names is so that since I didn't get the copyright for me to unleash their businesses online, I want to give it on the cool. Do you understand? Now, every Thursday, I repeat, every Thursday, others are doing clear the weekend sales. This is no. She engages. She posts comedies. how I went to school with my kids today. Do you understand? You can be in your bored moment. You just, okay, let me just go through our Thursdays. Do you get the point? Now use headline hook, first impression of words in a content, which is what? Headline hook. Headline hook. So many of us, we don't do that. We don't do headline hooks. What do I mean by headline hooks? Have you seen, for instance, now, okay, like this, is it Nika Perfumes, something like that? I don't know. Or something, Neekah. Some of us know her. She wears one brown suit like that, dressed so shabby and funny. Do you understand? But such a person, do you say she doesn't look good? No. In fact, if you see her outside the content creation world, you'll be like, wow, now this person is fine like this, now they move. But yeah, she's doing what? She's selling out. Then, your engagement is what? Create value-adding content. Just as I've said. You can come, you are probably selling maybe shoes, just as I said. Do you get the point? Then you tell us, okay, types of shoes, types of leathers. How do I identify a good shoe? How do I identify a bad shoe? How do we know the make of this shoe? Do you understand? It's adding value to we the buyers. And definitely, by the time you've added value like 3-4 times, I'm looking at you like, oh, this person is consistent. One day, I must do what? I must patronize you. One day, I must patronize you. Then create value to your personality embedded. Do you understand? It is, I call it the personal relatable, or relatable personal, sorry. Keep off your sales. Keep off your business. Give us content that talks about you. Let us know you. There are a whole lot of brands out there online that they don't have a specific face. All we see is picture. For how long? Pictures. So you see that such set of human beings, they tend to, there is fear because of what? There's no relation between them and their targeted audience. You can imagine, for instance, if I should come and say, oh, join with me how I do shop my goods. Do you understand? Okay, so for instance, maybe how you got to the market, you saw this one, you say, no, I don't like the quality, you went to another shop. Do you know that out of even the whole thing, somebody may even say, yeah, this guy, you're suffering, no, just to get good quality for just patronize now. Do you understand? It's also an emotional content. We'll come to that later. Types of content. Do you get the point? Now that person buying is not buying because of, it's just, yeah, and now she has finished. You can even, and I didn't eat before, guy. I didn't eat before after coming back. I said, they're entering the kitchen. Somebody was like, woman, okay, let me just patronize you. Do you get the point? Now, this one is very, 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 very real. Now, we work with what? Engage your audience. This is the last one under experience through community build. Engage your audience. When they like, try once anybody likes, especially for upcoming. When anybody like your post, try to engage the person. You can go to their DM, thank you so much for liking my video. If they comment, make sure you reply their comments. This keeps them in check. This keeps them in what? In check. By the time you say 3-4 months, nobody has, maybe a particular person who you have always been saying, thank you. Then the person will say thank you, you say, you're welcome. Do you understand? Then engagements have started. How is business? Fine. Okay, what do you do? By the time you build another relationship 1 month, that person would have trusted you enough to pay online without seeing your face. Because he knows that what this person is real. There's a brand I'm working with in Lagos. I'm based in Abuja. Trust me, for once, I've never met the man. Nothing. And we do huge deals in graphics and printing. Huge deals. Huge. But I don't know him physically though. But, he liked my video and he was like, superb work. And I was like, thank you so much. We can actually collaborate with your brand. We're open for negotiations. I was like, all this online is, let's leave it on the cool. But I followed him up for 1 month, 2 months. We were talking. Today he's my client. Today he's what? My client. Now, one secret I would say to draw your expected audiences, you also have to engage with content that do what you do. Yes, some people don't know these things. You can't be into real estate and you're liking, every time you're always following people and searching for people that does dress every time. The algorithm of Instagram is telling them, forget what this one is doing. Let's see what she really like. And those that will be coming to your page is who? Those that will be coming to your page is those who does what? Who feel, okay, since she like all this dress. The algorithm will be pushing them to what? Your fellow dresses. Do you understand? Now, for instance, in the real estate stuff, you can actually follow other brands that work with real estate. Do you understand? Work with other real estate brands. There's Andron Homes, there's Femhem Homes. There are a whole lot. I'm just speaking for some here in Abuja. Do you understand? You work with them. It helps. For instance, another secret again is funky comments on bigger brands that do what you do. Funky comments. Now, what do I mean? What do I mean? If you go to Tunde Ednuts, you go to his page, you see a whole lot of funny things that happen there. You see somebody that will just come. For instance, now you're talking about, Tunde posts a whole vast stuff. Now, for instance, he will post, okay, a guy who is maybe, I want to look for something. Okay, maybe, I think during the protests. No, let me know something government related. Okay, now, Tunde Ednuts may post about a child smoking, a 2-year-old child smoking. Definitely, everybody's channel is, the child is smoking, the child is smoking, the child is smoking, the child is smoking. Do you know if another person come now and say, he showed me say the mother do BBL. Do you see how it is different? You are not talking about the child. Now, if 10 people see such, you will then see those who say, this guy, they think go far. Who this guy be? Pap, he has opened and he's seeing your brand. Do you understand? If, for instance, 100 people see that comments, 50 opens, at least 10 will follow you now. And inside the 10, those that follow you, if you have a very, very good page, what happens? There's no other problem, because definitely once your page is good, they have gone through a bit of your content and you're looking real. Those are your potential customers. With time, they'll patronize you. That's if you have good products. That's another thing I'll still talk on. But that will be in the bonus classes. I'll be talking about business secrets. Do you get the point? So that is that. Then, under sales. Yes, I know a lot of us want to hear sales. Okay, now this is it. Under sales. Sorry, I'll try to be fast so that the video will not be too long to bore us. Now, under sales, we have what? Hit the pinpoint. Do you understand? Hit the pinpoint content. What people really want. Go straight to the point. Go straight to what? The point. Why my videos here are long now is because of what? It's because it's a teaching. I have to go and pipe low for us to do what? Understand. So now, hit the pinpoint. You are selling a gown. You don't need to tell us about Mama Nkechi now. Or Mama Rita that bought her own gown and the same tall. It's not our problem. This one you are selling, what is it all about? You can come and make a 2-3 minutes video and then you talk about your gown and that is it. That is it. It moves on. So you don't really need all those long shabby gowns and the rest. Are we together? Then, show transformational content. It is mostly testimonials from content or review. It is the before and after. It can be your unboxing from customers and the rest. So many of us will be like, I never get one customer. I get transformational customers. For instance, a skincare, someone who has, what do they call it? Someone who has maybe stretch marks. You can show the before. Okay, this person has stretch marks. And after using my product, the stretch marks is gone. That is a before and after. That is a transformational what? Content. Definitely when I see this, I'll be like, it works for this person. Let me buy. Do you understand? Let me buy. So you see, that is how this works. Then we have user-generated content. This is actually content generated by people. Do you understand? This is actually content generated by people who have used your product. Just as I said, they're actually like reviews and the rest. You get the point. You get to see people who will be like, okay, I use this and this is the outcome. Do you get the point? Or have you tried so and so person's, for instance, as we are talking about skincare, have you tried so and so person's skincare products? It works for me. Look at my face before and look at it now. Do you know when your customers post about your business, they tend to believe more than even you? Because since you don't work for this person, the person is even saying it, they are not calling you out to fight you. No, they truly work. Do you understand? Then, we also say, show ease of doing business with you. Show ease of doing business with you for us to buy. Show us how we can buy. It can literally be, for instance, if you're posting on your status, you can always do this screenshot and send to purchase. Do you understand? Screenshot and send to purchase. It can even still be on Instagram, anywhere. Just make a post telling them, do you love this? Okay, any of my products you want, you can actually just screenshot and send to me. And I'll tell you it's available. Do you understand? Make it easy for them to do what? Do business with you. Make it easy for them to do business with you. A whole lot of us don't know this. We only feel, let's get the money, secure the bag, and get out. It's very wrong. How do we do it when we don't know how to do it? Do you understand? So always teach us how to do it, how to transact business with you. So now, if you have any question, you are free to ask. You can either write it in the comments or you write it in the WhatsApp group chat. The link is on the bio. You can actually also send me a message on my DM and I will definitely answer you. Thank you so much. So please don't forget to subscribe, follow, like, and share this video. Share this video. Share this video. You can actually be a blessing to someone. Share this video. Everybody is out there waiting to see solutions. So share it. Thank you.